and welcome to the second video in my Inside the Organ series. In this video I will present more technical details on my Hauptwerk hardware. Let's start at the console. The manuals were rescued from two different pipe organs. The keys are covered with a Victorian imitation of ivory. They are sprung at the rear and have been retrofitted with magnets to simulate tracker touch. Under the keys are magnetic sensors that detect both key movement and velocity. I have the Espressivo system from Orgelpunkt, supplied by Lauthof in Germany. Every key can be adjusted individually. The pistons and draw stops are from Kimber Allen in England. The connection to and from the console is using MIDI. I have just installed the Motu 5x5 Microlight USB MIDI interface. I have wired one MIDI in port each for the keys, the pistons, the left stop drum and the right stop drum respectively. I have one MIDI out port for each of the two stop drums. The biggest challenge was achieving the USB connection to the computer, which is in the next room. I have wiring underfloor to extend the USB over an Ethernet cable. Unfortunately, the Motu Microlight is not compatible with my previous 60-meter USB extender from Logilink. The USB extenders from Digitus require proprietary drivers to be installed, but they don't provide any drivers for macOS. So now I have the 80-meter USB 2.0 extender from AV Access, which needs no drivers to be installed. The receiver has an external power supply and 4 USB ports, and it works just fine. The touchscreen, model TD2220 from ViewSonic, is connected to one of the USB ports. Since the ViewSonic displays do not provide any drivers for macOS, I run a third-party UPDD driver for macOS from touchbase.com. Their drivers fully support macOS Catalina. The DVI video signal is also wired under the floor. I have a powered 50-meter DVI repeater from Digitus here at the console. Sometimes I use the Magic Trackpad 2 from Apple, connected wirelessly over Bluetooth. It is charged from a USB adapter whenever the console is powered. I also have a Bluetooth keyboard. To record pieces that require page turns, I'm using a third-generation iPad Pro with the application Fourscore Pro. It uses the FaceTime camera to enable me to turn the pages using facial gestures. The video processing uses lots of power, so it is essential to connect to a USB-C charger at the console. I have had mixed results with the sensitivity settings. It can work flawlessly for days while practicing, but then on the day of the recording, it starts turning 2 pages at once, or not turning at all. Maybe my face gives off bad vibes when recording. So, that is the console setup. Let us go into the next room where the computer and amplifier rack live. I have a late 2013 model Mac Pro. I really love this Mac Pro. It is compact and silent. For the techies, it has a 3.7 GHz quad-core Intel Xeon E5 processor, 32 GB of RAM, a 256 GB SSD, and 2 AMD Fire Pro D300 graphics drivers with 2 GB of video RAM each. The touchscreen is connected via a simple DisplayPort to DVI adapter and manages full HD at 60 Hz, even through the underfloor wiring. I also have an Ultra HD 4K monitor on my desk that is connected to the HDMI port. Although the Mac Pro has 6 Thunderbolt ports, and you can connect a screen through any of them, the screens actually use the DisplayPort protocol. The DisplayPort signal is automatically routed to whichever port has a screen connected. You just can't run more than 2 monitors via DisplayPort and HDMI. If you want more than 2 monitors, then you'll need an external dual-link adapter that connects with Thunderbolt. My audio interface is a Focusrite Sapphire Pro 40, connected to the Mac Pro with FireWire via a Thunderbolt to FireWire adapter. It provides 10 channels of balanced audio output with 24-bit digital to analog conversion at 48 kHz. This is the DS2/4 digital speaker processor from Thomann. I am using it as an active crossover that routes the very low frequencies of the pedal division and the solo tuba registers only to the subwoofer and not to the main amplifier above. And here we have the other 4 S150 Mark II stereo amplifiers from Thomann. I picked these because they have no cooling fan and are therefore silent in operation. Finally, let us look at the speakers. The subwoofer is a Yamaha SW10. The 6 primary speakers are Nubox 383 from Nubert. I don't use either the bi-wiring option or the brilliant high frequency option. The 4 secondary speakers are GLE 436 from Canton, and these are arranged opposite the console. So that's my hardware setup. In the next video, I will present the Hauptwerk software and how I have configured the virtual pipe organs. If you have not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on the logo. Thank you for watching.